airdrops still worth it in 2025? Hello guys, Renatia here and welcome back once more to my YouTube channel. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be telling you if airdrops are still worth it in 2025 or if they are not worth it in 2025. So without further ado, let's delve right into the content and get started. So these are the outlines I'm going to be talking about in this video, right from what airdrops are to the golden era of airdrops. So if airdrops are still worth it in 2025. So without further ado, let's start right off. So what are airdrops? What are airdrops? So airdrops, basically these are crypto rewards paid to users, given to users for participating and engaging with the involvement of a project. So you are being paid for performing certain tasks related to a project. So this is what airdrop means in simple terms. And this engagement, this task you're performing, it can be done in several ways, from validation to minting to engagement. You know, any task as far as it's related to a task and is related to a project, and you are being paid in cryptocurrency for participating in this task. So these are what airdrops are in simple terms once more. And by the time we are done with this video, you should know if airdrops are still dead or if airdrops are still alive in 2025, and if you should start it or if you shouldn't. So let's move on to the second outline, which is the golden era of airdrops. So how did airdrops become in the first place? You know, projects started looking for a way, for a new strategy to bring more users, to drive more speculation, to add more value to their launch, to their projects, and they thought of airdrop. They thought, okay, instead of spending so much money on ads and on all the shenanigans, why don't we drive users to our projects? And then those users, they drive more users, and those users they drive more users, and still they give value to our products, they give value to our vision, and we pay them for this that they do. So this is how it began. And those days, why airdrops were a big deal were based on the fact that projects were committed to following the fundamental intricacies of the concept of airdrop in the first place, which were marketing and community growth to the project. For the project, marketing and community growth were the main benefit, while also the user, our one main reason for doing anything airdrop in the first place was the fact that, you know, they pay us for our engagement. Until the shift happened in 2024-2025 with the start of dogs. So dogs paid users massively, and the intuitive behind dogs was to drive more users to the Telegram app, and this was successful until hamster launched. They were greedy for users, you know, packed so much users they couldn't pay everyone a substantial amount, and they failed, and the airdrop space started declining. Though this started a new era where projects started jumping into the airdrop space, trying to farm users, trying to get milk users, extract money from users through this airdrop of a thing. So this is how it began, and why projects are now why the shifts happen now in 2024 and 2024/2025. You know, after the dogs launch, after the hamster shenanigan that took place, the competition became more strict and the requirement became stricter. You understand? More people hopped on, more Web2 users hopped on into the Web3 space, and the competition became more. There was factually more competition, more users. Now projects started focusing on real engagement instead of free rewards. So projects started focusing on real engagement, which requires long-term engagement, long-term farming. You can take 4 to 6 months to farm a project these days, so they don't give free rewards to users no more. And increased bot activity. You know, I told you users were increased, so this caused an increase in bots because of the large farming pool that were created by users to gain more referral advantage. You know, there's a large farming pool, and when more participants are involved with an airdrop, it means lesser rewards to be shared among larger participants. So are airdrops still worth it in 2025? Well, my take on this would be some projects still reward users, but though the competition is intense, because, you know, you have large users farming a single project, and the projects can't pay large 10 million users a ample amount. So because of this, the rewards would be the allocation given to each person would be at minimal capacity compared to if we had fewer. So the competition is more intense now, and many airdrops, they now require active participation these days. They now require more active participation, so this, and by this I mean like long-term engagement. You can farm a project 6 months to 7 months and you get minimal gain for your engagement. So you can spend $20 on your data and farm a project from January to September, and you get $5 in return. So this is causing a decline in the airdrop industry, which is also, I would say, good for us that are still farming it. So my final verdict on our airdrops dead. So my answer to this statement would be maybe, maybe not. So I'm not going to give a definite answer on this. My answer would be maybe, maybe not. Why I said this, because some opportunities still exist. Some opportunities, they still exist, just that they require more effort, more patience, and more investment than before. Than when the airdrop of a thing initially started. Though I believe that smart users can still benefit by focusing on high value projects and genuine participation. And the tip: have more accounts to beat referrals. That's the one tip I'll give here. So my closing statement before I end this video will be: airdrops are no longer easy money, but if you play it right, you can still win. So airdrops, they don't give easy money no more. You have to engage with the projects for a long period of time. You need to farm actively and participate actively, farm massively, milk it heavily. But if you play it right, you can still win. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to those you think it might help. And yes, don't forget to drop your comment, your view on if airdrops are dead, if you believe airdrops are dead or not, in my comment section. So thank you, and God bless.